Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and this unique little plant here is known as the English Mandrake. I guess because it grows in England but the real mandrake doesn't, and because the huge root of this plant has often been sold and also used as a substitute for mandrake root, despite the fact that, as far as I know, it has very different properties. Well, both species are toxic, so stay away from the roots. Another name is lady seal, no idea why. And then red Bryonia, or also white Bryonia. I can understand red Bryonia, but white Bryonia, no idea. Well, the Latin name is Bryonia dioica. Dioica means dioecious, meaning that this plant here is loaded with fruit. However, you will also find plants without a single fruit. And yeah, well, now I don't see a single flower anymore, but if I had made the video a couple weeks earlier, I could have observed that some of the fruit, some of the plants have only female flowers and others have only male flowers. That's where the name dioecious comes from. It's really funny, when I arrived in Germany as a little kid and everything seemed possible, I found this plant growing on a fence and I thought, oh wow, Germany is so great, there are even wild cucumbers here. I found it in early summer when it was flowering but not fruiting yet, and then a couple weeks later when I came back to collect the cucumbers, I was disappointed that it was covered with some red berries I was not familiar with. Well, since then I've grown up a little bit and I've researched the plant a little bit, and yeah, it's good that I didn't get too familiar with it back then, because Wikipedia and also other sources say the juice of the plant will make you well. If it just touches your skin, it will give you inflammations, rashes and ulcers, and if you ingest it with small doses, you'll get nausea and stomach problems, and with big doses, paralysis or death. Well, so the juice is horribly toxic, but a couple sources states that the seeds are being used in starchy Western European dishes. But then when I googled for recipes, I didn't find anything. So I don't even know if this is used, if the seeds are used as a cheap substitute for flour in famine, or if they are supposed to do something, maybe like yeast, to improve the consistency of those starchy dishes. Well, that's what the fruit are like. So it's funny, the juice is toxic, the seeds are edible, so what about the fruit? Let's try the fruit. Disgusting chemical taste, not pungent, not like pungent chemicals, but disgusting in another way. Okay, so the fruit not so good. Well, now let's get to the seeds. So those seeds are being used in starchy dishes. Well, 2 blackish seeds and 1 yellowish. I guess the blackish ones are more ripe. A mixture between boring seeds and disgusting fruit juice. Sorry for all the spitting, folks. I don't want to leave too much of this stuff in my system. But yeah, this English Mandrake. So what did we establish? That we cannot find the recipes for the seeds, that the fruit itself tastes disgusting, that the seeds taste more or less like boring seeds, but they are supposed to be the part which is used for fruit preparation. So folks, if you have an idea how to use the seeds of the red Bryonia or the English Mandrake, then please tell me. Apart from that, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful country of Germany. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.